Hi. So, are you planning to go to United States, say to Harvard University to study or go to any colleges in the United States to pursue your education career? Maybe anything along the lines of education. Now, this is going to be very difficult for you because um, Marco Rubio, sorry, who's the Secretary of State of United States, issued a notice to all embassies telling them to put a pause on all student applications. One is that they have to check through their social media platforms before they're given that student visa. But for now, it's still on pause. So until when they lift that, that's when they'll be able to go through such information. So you must be able to provide your social media platforms and tell them, my name is Darren, and this is my handle on X, this is my handle on Facebook, this is my handle on Instagram, so that they can go through it. What are they trying to avoid? If you're very keen, you will notice that recently, America has been deporting students who they say are anti-Semitic. Yes, they are pro-Hamas or they're pro-Palestine. Those students who are going on streets to protest and say, free Gaza. And that's because America is in bed with Israel. They find that it contradicts their values as a country and the agreements they have signed with Israel. Now, students who were on the streets protesting, trying to be in solidarity with Palestine, found themselves in problems because one, their visas were cancelled. Some have been deported. Others have been told to reapply, which is a very big issue. Now, this means that some universities, such as Harvard University, that has about 30%, its population of students there, 30% of them are actually foreign students, which brings in about 48 billion US dollars. They are going to lose that money. It's gone. But here's the interesting bit. Now, Hong Kong came out and said, if you're a student in the United States and you find yourself in a position where your freedom of speech has been limited, and maybe your education has been put on pause because of the values that you believe in, like freedom of speech, being in solidarity with the Palestinians or people who are living in Gaza, and you find yourself in that problem, please apply in Hong Kong because they will let you go and continue your education. Of course, it might be at a fee, but they didn't talk about whether it is free or not. But they are encouraging students who have had aspirations to go and study in the United States, or those ones who are facing now difficulties in the United States because of the things that they believe in, the freedom of speech, the freedom of association, that they feel if you're disturbed by that fact, please apply in Hong Kong and you'll get yourself an education that you want to continue. So it's a very difficult one. So if you go to the embassy and they ask you for your social media platforms, yeah, most likely if you've said anything wrong about United States, it may be very difficult for you to get into that country. The land of dreams, or whatever people consider it, the land of opportunities, may now be a land of disturbances for many people who wish to go to that country. So before you find yourself at the embassy of United States, make sure your social media platform is actually pro-USA, and you're not condemning the Trump administration, because life is just getting very difficult for students who aspire to be in those places. Man, my name is Darren.